How to create longer Bible prayer videos with realistic AI voice that can be monetized on YouTube.
No more robotic voice.
So in my previous video I posted on this channel, I talk about how to create 1 hour Bible prayer videos with free AI tools. And these are some of the comments or concerns that some people put across under that video. The first person said that, but the sound from the Google AI Studio is always having one peep sound towards the end of the audio, and the voice is not consistent throughout. So in today's video I'm going to show you how to avoid this robotic sound that you often get at the end of your audio, and also how to make sure you get consistent voice throughout. And then the second person also said that, please, Google AI voice is always failing while editing on CapCut. How to fix this issue? So I believe by the end of this video you will know how to fix this issue with this Google AI audio or voice and CapCut, if that's what you have been using to edit your video. Let's get right into the video. So the first thing you need if you want to create a Bible prayer video is your topic, the kind of Bible prayer that you want to create. I've talked about it in one of my videos on how to get a topic. You can either get it on the YouTube homepage or you get it with ChatGPT, depending on where you want to get your topic. Now, after you finish getting your topic, the next thing you need to do is to generate your script. Now, to create your script, you need to determine how many minutes video you want. Then based on that, you know the number of words you want for that script. So in my previous video, this particular video, I talk about how to determine the number of words, or how to convert your words into time, so that you know the number of words you want for that particular script. Make sure you watch that video if your interest is to create 1 hour or 2 hours long videos. Now I have this prompt that I'm going to enter into ChatGPT. So this is a prompt I'm going to use to request for this longer video. So I'm going to copy it like this, then open to ChatGPT, come to the prompt section here and enter your prompt. Okay, there's a prompt. Now in this prompt I requested for 6,000 words because I believe with the 6,000 words I can get close to 1 hour prayer video. So with this 6,000 words, I asked ChatGPT to divide this script into 6 parts. So at the end of every part it's supposed to tell me that it's done. Then I can just click on continue for ChatGPT to continue. I want to be in control with the script. Okay, now I'm going to hit on the send button for ChatGPT to generate the first part for me. Alright, so our script is ready. I asked ChatGPT to generate it in parts for me, and also make sure it asks me to click on continue before you continue with the next part, but it generated everything at once, but I still went ahead to put the script in parts. Okay, so this is part 1, and one thing I like about this format is that I can also edit it here. This is the edit button. You can just tap on it. You can just tap on the edit button and then have full control to edit your script. You can add, you can also subtract. Okay, so you always go through your script before you generate your voiceover. Now the next step is to ask ChatGPT to convert this script into a voiceover script. By looking at the script or the format or the structure of the script, you can see that it has already been written in a voiceover format for me, so I don't need to tell ChatGPT to convert it into a voiceover format or voiceover script for me. Again, you can see the structure of the sentences and also the spacing between the text. Okay, this tells you that it's already in a voiceover script format, so I don't need to ask ChatGPT to do that again. So the next thing I'm going to do is to copy this script in parts. Okay, so I'm going to copy this like this. Just come to the top here, we have the copy button, tap on it, or select the script manually and copy it. Okay, so I'm going to use the copy button here to copy it like this. Then open to any word processor of yours to paste the script. So I'm going to paste the script here. Now whenever you ask ChatGPT to generate a script in part for you, always make sure you come to the last sentence there to check what ChatGPT have there. You can see here ChatGPT has written end of part 1 here, so I'm going to delete it because it might end up appearing in my voiceover. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is to copy the second part and paste it here. I'm going to part 2 like this and then paste it here like this. You can also see we have end of part 2 here, so I'm going to delete it, then copy part 3 and paste it like this. Okay, Right, so you follow the same steps to copy all the parts and paste it in your word processor. So now that we have our script pasted here, the next thing you are going to do is to convert the script into a voiceover. Now, to convert this script into a voiceover, we are going to use the Google AI Studio. So open to your browser and type AI Studio. Then tap on the first option, that's the AI Studio. Tap on it like this. Then you can click on the Get Started button if this is the first time. Just click on the Get Started button like this. So it will bring you to this interface. If this is your first time, it will ask you to link an API key. So you can do that by linking your billing address to it if you want. But if you don't want to link it and you want to use this thing for free, then you just leave it like that. And then come to the top here where we have Anti-Gravity Agent Preview and then Gemini 3.7 Flash. Just tap on the Anti-Gravity Agent Preview like this. It will bring you to this section. Our focus is going to be on the audio section. So you see we have all featured Gemini Live images, video and audio. So just tap on the audio button like this, okay, and scroll through the audios here or the models here. We are going to choose the 2.5 Pro preview. Tap on it like this. Then this is what you're going to see after you choose the model or the voice model you want. Now you're going to give you this template for you to choose one of the templates to use. So we are going to choose the add voiceover. Okay, so this template, we're going to choose it like this, and it will bring us to this section. So here we are going to choose the voice model to use. Okay, so come to the right side here and click on speaker settings. Okay, tap on it like this. We have a lot of speakers here. Go through them, preview them. Just tap on the play button here by it and listen to it. You will get a cool voice to use. So I think I like this particular speaker, so I'm going to select it like this. Okay, whenever you select it, you're going to see current at the top here. It means that that's the speaker you are currently using. Now you can click off the place like this and you come back to your working area. Now this is where you're going to enter your voice prompt, and this is where you're going to enter your script. Okay, so we don't have a voice prompt yet, so we're going to go to ChatGPT and request for a voice prompt for this audio. Okay, so let's go back to ChatGPT. So here I'm going to enter this prompt: create a calm, warm, mature male voice in his 40s for Christian prayer voice. Use deep but natural tone that feels reassuring, compassionate, peaceful, sincere. Specify the voice structure, pace and volume. Make it 500 words. The reason why I said make it 500 words is that if you don't limit ChatGPT, it will give you a lot of things, okay, and we don't want so much. We just want something small that we can work with. So I'm going to hit on the generate button for ChatGPT to design the voiceover prompt for me. All right, so you can even see, even though I asked ChatGPT to make it 500 words, it is still more than what I want. So here I'm going to edit this prompt. Okay, I'm going to edit the prompt here, change the words to characters. Okay, so it will give me, okay, so I'm going to hit on the generate button again, and then ChatGPT will correct that. Okay, this is exactly what I want. Okay, so what I'm going to do is to copy this prompt and then go back to AI Studio. So here I'm going to delete the default prompt here and then paste my current prompt. Now I'm going to go back to my Word document and copy my script and paste it here. And this is where a lot of people have issues. Some people copy the entire script and paste it here. Now, if you want to avoid robotic voice, don't make the mistake of copying the entire script. Okay, you see we have 16 pages. Do not copy everything and paste it in Google AI or in the AI Studio to generate a voiceover. If you do that, you are always going to face issues with robotic voice. So for me, what I normally do is that I've tried it over and over and I've tested it over and over. I copy about 3 pages, something like this, 3 pages at a time to generate. Maximum 4 pages, it depends. Looking at the introduction I have here, it's a bit crowded here. So if I copy about 4 pages, I might end up getting longer voice or longer audio. Now, if you are thinking of creating longer audio at a time, you might end up getting it, but you end up getting that robotic voice at the end or getting to the end of the audio. And so to avoid that and also be on the safer side, don't copy the entire script at a time. Divide the script into sections, okay? So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to copy the first 3 pages like this. Then I'll highlight it to know that this is what I copied, okay? So I've highlighted or I've changed the font color to red so that it will guide me to know which text I've already copied. So I'm going to go back to AI Studio and paste my text here. Then click on the run button to generate my audio. So let's wait for it to finish generating for us. All right, so it has finished generating the voiceover for us. We are going to preview it, listen to it, and see whether we have any robotic sound in it. Okay, let's see.
What if this morning
So we're going to listen to it
you
first.
have to get through, but a day God has already gone before you to prepare? What if the uncertainty you feel about today is an invitation to trust the one who can see what you cannot see?
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to forward it to the end here. Let's see.
I do not want outward success while my heart is far from you. So before I ask you to bless my plans, I ask you to shape me.
So one thing that I noticed about the AI Studio is that the robotic sound always happens after the first 5 minutes. So what you need to do is to always check around that area. Okay, so this particular script I copied, I was aiming to get between 4 to 5 minutes, but you can see I had more than 5 minutes. I had 6 minutes 39 seconds. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to play from the 5 minutes to check where the distortion started from. Then I'll tell you what to do.
I ask you to shape me. Make me more patient. Make me more compassionate. Make me more truthful.
Okay, so I'm going to stop on there again. Then I'm going to look for the script where we have this again, because I stopped exactly on 5 minutes 1 second. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to look for where we ended in the script. Okay, so again, so what I'm going to do is to click on the control find, okay, or the control F, then type again and look for the again. So this is where the distortion started from, or that robotic sound started from. So what I'm going to do is to delete the first part. Since that part is okay, I'm going to delete it. Then I'll regenerate the rest of the script. Okay, so I didn't do anything. All I did was to look for where the problem started from. So I'm going to delete it. But before I do that, I'm going to leave a space here. So now that we have done that, you can go ahead and click on the run button. But before we do that, we want to make sure we know where we had the issue. That's 5 minutes 1 second. So I'm going to click on the download button to download this one to my device. Then click on the run button to generate the rest of the script in the box. Now I'm going to go to my editing app, then click on the import button. So you can use any editing app of your choice. Click on the import button, then select the audio. This is the audio. Then I'm going to preview the audio here first to select the 5 minutes 1 second out of it. Okay, so I'm going to use this tool, this selector. Okay, this one. Okay, so I'm going to use that to select what I need from this audio. So I just need 5 minutes 1 second like this. So I'm going to use this particular mark out to mark that side like this. Then drag and drop it. I'm going to drag and drop it on my timeline like this. Okay, if you don't have this same mark out on your editing app, I don't know about CapCut, I haven't tried that, you can split it. You can drop it on your timeline and then split it using the split button. Okay, so it has generated the rest. It's very clear. Okay, so what you need to do is to click on the download button to download this to your device. Now this Google AI Studio also have a limit, so instead of you to generate this small part, you can go back to your AI, you can go back to your Word document and then copy, let's say about 2 pages, and add it to this script before you generate. Because if you generate about 30 to 40 minutes, you might hit your limit and then you have to wait for the next day. or have to use different account to continue with it. Okay, so if you want to be able to generate more with it before that you hit your daily limit, then you, instead of you to just generate this small script here like this, go back to your word document, copy about 2 pages and add it to this existing script. Then you can go ahead and then generate. So I'm going to add the 1 minute audio to the 5 minutes we just added to our timeline. So this one, for this 1 minute audio, I'm 100% sure that there is no robotic voice, but let me play for you to see.
And you have proven yourself faithful again and again. Lamentations 3:22-23.
So there's nothing to worry about when it comes to the 1 minute video or video under 5 minutes. The robotic sound starts after the first 5 minutes. So if you are in a hurry, you want to generate your voiceover in a hurry, then don't even try it at all, because if you try to bombard this tool with a lot of words or longer script and hoping that you're going to get 10 minutes at a time or 7 minutes at a time, you might end up doing shoddy work, because the whole thing is going to scatter and get distorted. Okay, so take your time to generate your voiceover in sections so that you can be able to get smooth work. But you're going to try it again to see. So we're going to generate the voiceover again, but this time I'm going to limit it so that we will get between 4 to 5 minutes and see whether we'll still have robotic voice in it. Okay, so this is page 1 and this is page 2. We're going to copy only 2 pages like this. Okay, or maybe you can make it 2.5 page. Okay, so let's copy the first one, second page, and then this is a third page. So I'm going to stop somewhere here like this, then copy it. But before I leave here, I'm going to highlight this section 2 to make sure I can continue whenever I come back. Okay, so I made it blue. Then I'm going to go to my AI Studio, delete the previous script, and then paste the current one. Always make sure you maintain the voice design prompt here to maintain consistency, even though they are going to get some disparity in the voice, but it will not be too obvious. Okay, so going to hit on the generate button. You'll notice that if you are able to get 4 to 5 minutes audio, there will not be any need to worry about robotic voice again. Okay, so the second part who has been generated, we are going to listen to that one to see whether we have robotic sound in it. Okay,
make me more generous.
Make me
more courageous.
So far I don't have any robotic sound in it. Okay, so this is what you do to avoid robotic sound in your voiceover you generate with the AI Studio. So I'm going to hit on the download button. This is the download button to download this into my device. Now you follow the same step to convert all your script into a voiceover. Do it in sections to avoid that. Now the next thing you need to do is to come to your editing app and import that voiceover to your editing app. So this is it. I'm going to tap and drop it on my timeline. So this is what I do to arrange all my voiceover on my timeline, so that by the time I finish generating everything, I have everything on my timeline. I don't want to have any mix up. Okay, so I do it bit by bit to make sure that everything is arranged or properly arranged on the timeline. So now the next issue you are going to address is this issue. Please Google AI voice is always failing while editing on CapCut. How to fix this issue? Now if you are using CapCut to do your editing, this is what you need to do if you see that your audio is failing on CapCut. Now the first thing you need to do is to check the format you have. Okay, so we're going to go to our audio. Okay, so this is the audio we generated. Now when you look at it, you will notice that this audio is WAV, that WAV, WAV file. Okay, it's a WAV file. So what you need to do is to come to your browser like this and type convert WAV to MP3. Just type something like this. Then you are going to see a lot of options here. We have the cloud convert. I prefer to use the cloud convert, so I'm going to tap on it like this. Okay, then here I'm going to click on select file. Then you're going to select the file that you want to convert. So this is the audio. You select it like this and click on open, and then import it to cloud convert. Okay, the next thing you're going to do is to make sure it has given you the right audio format you want here. So you can see we have WAV to MP3. We also have other options there. You can tap on it and look at it, but we want MP3 file, and then click on convert. Then it will convert your audio from the WAV or the WAV, or is it WAV or WAV? Okay, to convert it from the WAV to MP3. Okay, now when you're done with it, this is what you're going to see. You're going to see download button by it. Just click on the download button and download this audio file to your device. If you import this audio file to CapCut, you're not going to face that issue anymore. So when you finish arranging the audio to your timeline, the next thing you can do is to add your background images or your video clips to your timeline. Okay, make sure it matches the audio on the timeline. Then the next thing you need to do is to add auto caption to your video. And CapCut auto captions is not free, so to get free auto caption tool to use, we are going to use 11 Labs. And in my previous video, someone commented that it's not free, but so far as I know, I am using the free version to generate the auto caption. So to get the auto caption for this video, what you need to do is to click on the export button like this, then come to this section where we have format. Change the format to MP3. You can see we have MP4 there. Change the MP4 to MP3 like this, then click on the export button. Okay, so I'm going to change the name here. So I'm going to click on the export button, and it will export this entire file in an audio form for me. One thing I like about the 11 Labs auto caption tool is that it can generate more than 1 hour audio for you. So the next thing I'm going to do is to come to my browser like this and type speech to text SRT file. Just type it like this. Then you're going to see different options. When you click on this option, I'm going to show you the interface it will give you. It will bring you to this interface. This is not the interface I want. You will see that we also have another one like this, 11labs.io plus 11 creative by 8. Okay, this is what I want, so I'm going to click on this one like this. So you can see it has two different interfaces, so depending on what you choose. Okay, so here I'm going to click on lyrics. Okay, select lyrics like this, and then come to this section where we have add file. Tap on the file button and then click on upload file, and then look for the audio you just exported from your editing app. Okay, so this is the audio. Then click on the open button to import it to 11 Labs. Okay, so when you're done, click on the download button. This is a download button. Tap on it like this one. Tap on it like this, and then choose this option SRT. Tap on it and download that to your device. Then go back to your editing app, click on the import button. There's an import media button. Tap on it and import the file you just converted in 11 Labs. Just tap on it and drop it on your timeline like this. Okay, then the next thing you need to do is to play to make sure it matches the audio on the timeline. Okay, then if you want to format it, just double tap on it like this. It will bring you to this section where you can format the text. So I want to change the text position on the timeline like this. I'm going to change the font size to 36, make it bold, and then choose the preset style. Okay, so I think I like this one. That's not bad. Then you can also add animation. Choose a typewriter and then click on apply to all to apply the effect to all, and then click on the save button. When you're done with everything, you can add your watermark. You can add anything that you want to add to your video. Then you just go ahead and click on the export button to export the video to your device. But make sure that whenever you are exporting the video, you change the format to MP4. So this is still on MP3. So I'm going to click on MP4 like this, and then choose the resolution. I always want to go with a 3840 like this, and then the quality can be medium on or high depending on the length of the video. If it's 1 hour and you're choosing high, it will take a longer time before it to export. So if it's 1 hour, I always go with a medium. Okay, then you click on the export button to export the video to your device. So this is how to create longer Bible prayer videos with realistic AI voice that is monetizable on YouTube without any robotic voice. So what do you think about this video? If you want to watch how to convert your text to videos like what I have done here, in my previous video I talk about it. Check that video and you'll see everything I did in that video. Drop your comment in the comment section and share your experience with me in the comment section. If there's any other video you want to make, go ahead to the comment section and tell me what you want me to create video on, and I'm going to create a video on that for you. Until then, my name is Debbie, and all I do on this channel is to talk about how to create faceless YouTube videos with free AI tools and how to get monetized on YouTube. I'm going to see you in the next video. Bye.